Welcome to another episode of Kurdistan This Week, where we bring you the latest in the Kurdistan region from NRT Studios in Sulaimani. A coordinated operation involving both the Iraqi Armed Forces and the Peshmerga was launched early on Monday in response to increased activity by Islamic State sleeper cells in the disputed areas. The federal security forces were concentrating on an area close to the village of Sheikh Bawa near the Jalula area in Diyala province. The actions were part of the third phase of Operation Will of Victory. The Peshmerga, on the other hand, was operating near the town of Cox. The local Asaish chief, Simko Mohammed, told NRT Digital Media that the two forces were operating independently, but that there had been coordination of task and purpose. The disputed areas are a belt of territory claimed by both Baghdad and Erbil. Consequently, there is little security cooperation in the area, which has created a security vacuum exploited by ISIS militants. 2 Peshmerga and 2 Asaish were killed in an ISIS attack near Cox on July 31st. A former Kurdistan Regional Government minister has said last Friday that true government reform must tackle fundamental issues, such as party control of national institutions, rather than merely focusing on small tweaks. Former Agriculture Minister Abdulstar Majid wrote on his personal Facebook account that reforming government is a systemic and continuous project that represents more than just small changes enacted by the new cabinet so far, such as extending working hours for public employees. Majid said that the first step of true change is to reduce the power and authority of the parties and to depoliticize national institutions. After directives from the new cabinet, working hours at most of the ministries have returned to what they were before the government reduced them as a part of an austerity response to the financial crisis in 2014. "15 people were wounded in a clash between the security forces and residents of Gojare village in Acre district on Wednesday morning. NRT Digital Media reporter Shakiran Zabari said that residents were angry that a contractor of Hungarian oil company MOL had made no effort to employ local workers. During the demonstration, violence broke out between the security forces and the protesters, wounding 10 civilians and 5 members of the police, although none required hospitalization. Zabari also said that the security forces had arrested 5 people. While oil provides more than 90% of Iraq's revenue, only a small portion of those employed by foreign oil companies are locally recruited, which has caused resentment in many communities. A fire broke out in the Chamishko camp in Dahuk Zaho district on Tuesday morning, destroying 20 tents. The head of the humanitarian affairs media in Dahuk, Salim Said, told NRT Digital Media that the fire broke out around 7 a.m. in the camp, which hosts displaced people from Sinjar. No one was hurt as a result of the blaze, which was extinguished by firefighting crews. Authorities said that they were investigating and that those affected would be compensated. Finally, 2 suspects were arrested early on Sunday morning after they led police on a high-speed chase through the urban core of Sulaimani city during an abduction attempt. Police were called after 2 men driving a black Chevrolet Tahoe shot at a white Toyota Camry and abducted its driver, according to a police statement. When the Tahoe was spotted at 60-meter road near Azadi Park, the police attempted to make a traffic stop, but the suspects fled in their vehicle. As the fugitives drove through Sarchinar intersection, one of the Tahoe's occupants shot at a police detachment who were on patrol there. They then tried to evade a roadblock by ramming a police car, but were apprehended. 2 police were injured in the crash. The person who had been abducted, however, was rescued safely. Thanks for tuning into this episode of Kurdistan This Week. If you'd like more information on these stories and others, check out our website, nrttv.com/en, and be sure to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter.